Namaste. Hope you are doing well. Today we will tackle the fifth question of ISI MSTAT 2023 PSA. So yes, it seems to be a quadratic equation question. The quadratic is given and it is asking for how many values of A, which is the term in the quadratic, would one root of that quadratic be twice the other in value. So naturally, the prerequisites are going to be some info on quadratic equations and the ability to do some math with other simultaneous equations as well, which we'll see. Now, connect some dots. Can we express the given relationship in English, in math? Yes, we can. If one root is alpha, the other root can be beta, and we can have alpha as twice beta. One root is twice the other. And more than that, we have this prominent identity, these two identities coming from quadratics, and they are as follows. Sum of the roots is going to be negative of the coefficient associated with the linear term x here, and product of the roots is going to be the constant term in the quadratic. So guys, we have three equations and three unknowns. More than that, we know what we are looking for. We want values in terms of A, so it helps us simplify further. From the first two equations, we can express beta and alpha in terms of A, and then substitute these values in this, the third equation. So once we substitute, we get this in LHS, this in RHS, we can take 9 on the other side. Thereafter, we can expand further. Then we see that we have another sort of quadratic structure coming up. We can rearrange terms so that everything is on the LHS and RHS as 0. Then we can factor that quadratic and ultimately get the value for A, which in this case is just one value, which is 4. So some base to build your base for exams is, even though quadratic equations are associated with two values, two roots, it may so happen that both the roots are the same. For any root, root 1 can be equal to root 2. And we should be on the lookout for such situations. We should not by default assume that just because it's a quadratic, both roots are going to be distinct. There are two roots. So. And that's it. If you like this, then the request is to plant water to plant roots, but of the same species. Don't get confused. Two roots, but same species. Take care. Hare Krishna.